Have you ever felt ashamed and broken and afraid to share your heart with people? Have you ever had a time in your life where you felt betrayed and ripped off and stabbed in the back? I have. About 6 years ago, I went through a really difficult time in my life and just felt super betrayed by the friends that I had. And during that time, I went out and started walking. Kind of like Forrest Gump when he talks about he started running. Well, I started walking and walking and walking for the next 4 years, almost every day. That's what I did. Is I got up in the morning and I took long walks and prayed and sought God about my life. And I'd come back to this fire pit right here. This is right here on our land, our property called Hebron Woods in Black Forest in Colorado. And a lot of times I'd come back from walking up the road, I'd come back and there'd be some guys here hanging out. We'd start a fire and we'd talk and we'd share and we'd cry together. And we began to coin this term, bloodstained allies. And it was at that time that I really fell in love with the life of David in Scripture. And it was in that life of David that I discovered the relationship of David and Jonathan. I discovered the cave of Adullam with David and his mighty men, those 400 disconcerted, struggling men that came together to support David. And I began to have some bloodstained allies in my life. And you know, during this whole COVID-19 quarantine, and I have COVID-19, I mean, we've been exposed to it 3 times as a family, shown no symptoms, been very healthy, but it's pretty clear to us that we probably have all had it at our home here. I still have another 5-6 more days of quarantine, but I've really seen the importance of bloodstained allies during this time. You know, yesterday and today I keep getting texts from guys in the church, friends of mine, that want to get together because we love each other. And over these years we bonded through pain, and we bonded through mutual struggles and betrayals that we'd all gone through, but also we wanted to grow. I mean, we wanted to grow together. And I hope and pray you have some bloodstained allies in your life. I think it's huge. I don't know how any man can make it in isolation. And if one thing I've noticed in this whole coronavirus situation is that isolation's not healthy. It's not good for you. It doesn't help your immune system. It doesn't help your spiritual and emotional body. It's just not good. And so we need each other. We're wired for connection, you guys. And I want to just encourage you, if you don't have some bloodstained allies, some other men or some other women in your life, you need that. And I would say to men and women out there, your number one bloodstained ally is Jesus. Stay close to Him in intimacy with Him. Secondly, it's your spouse if you're married. And then thirdly, you men need other men, and you women need other women in your life that you can talk to and share with. And I think things are going to open up soon in the economy, and make a fire pit or have a barbecue or just have people over and begin to share what you've learned during this time. Share that with each other. It's huge. So let me encourage you today in Jesus Strong, have bloodstained allies. And if you don't, begin to ask God to give them to you, because it's huge in helping you grow and cope with difficult things in life.